Now y'all been fiending for me to bake, so let's make some chewy fudge brownies. Come on.
If you like fudgy, gooey brownies, this is your go. And it's super quick, super easy, and I'm gonna show y'all how. All the exact measurements and ingredients are gonna be listed below. For this recipe, I use 3 eggs, so 2 yolks and 1 full egg. This is gonna give that chewy consistency that we're looking for, as opposed to adding 3 full eggs. Then for your chocolate, you wanna melt some quality semi-sweet, and I use 60% cacao, bittersweet chocolate as well to give it that nice balance. I melted this over a nonstick pan on low heat, adding a stick of butter and adding 2 equal parts equaling 1 cup of your chocolate. Once your butter completely melts, then you want to add in your chocolate slowly so that it doesn't come together, and just thoroughly mix till it melts completely. Be careful so that this does not overheat, because when it overheats, the chocolate will burn, it'll taste bitter, and it's going to separate from the butter. So you can either melt it inside the microwave if you want. I just did it over the stove. I feel like doing it over the stove gives it more of a consistency to it, and I just don't want to risk putting it in the microwave, but that is an option. Afterwards, you want to let that cool for a couple minutes, then add that to the rest of your wet batter. Once that's well combined, you want to sift in your all-purpose flour to avoid any clumps. Same thing that you did with your flour, you want to do with your cacao powder. You want to just sift that through so that there's no clumps. Mix thoroughly, then adding in your whole milk gradually while mixing it so that you're not over pouring. You don't want to pour too much because you don't want your batter to be wet. Remember, this is brownie, so you want it to have a thick consistency so that you get that firmness but also that chewiness. And I just add a couple more chocolate chips because I just like it chocolatey. I already set my oven to 350. Now while that's preheating, I just add some butter to my pan so that my parchment paper can stick. Once it's done, I'm going to add in my brownie mixture. Now remember, your brownie batter is going to be thick, so I like to just take a spatula and make sure that's evenly spread out on all sides so that everything is cooked evenly. Now I added some more chocolate chips on top because I love chocolate. If you don't want that, you could just skip this part and put it inside the oven. Now you want to bake that for 25 to 30 minutes. Just make sure to run a knife or a toothpick through your batter to make sure that it's fully cooked in the inside. Once it's done, you want to remove it and let that cool for about 5 to 10 minutes before cutting into it so that it does not fall apart. And then I just top that off with some French vanilla ice cream. And y'all, this was so good. It was decadent, chewy, and fudgy.
Alright, now if y'all like this recipe, make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe for more recipes and more videos.